Hello everybody, and welcome to this new video from Sea Hiker Swimming. In this video we'll look at one simple way to stop kicking like a runner or a cyclist, which is what many people do, especially triathletes, and I'll show you how to start kicking like a swimmer. A good kick helps you use your whole body to swim, as body roll, as you see here, requires a good lower body stability. Whether you're swimming in a pool or in open water, you need better kicking mechanics so that you can use your flutter kick or your 2B kick to its full potential. One of the biggest problems with learning how to kick efficiently is fighting the instinctive movements of our legs that we get from being land-based creatures designed for running and walking. As you can see here, I'm kicking from the knee with very little range of motion from the hip. While this is an exaggeration, what I'm doing here, a lack of hip awareness and mobility prevents many triathletes and people in general from swimming faster because of the drag it creates. On my back here, you can see the other problem, stiff and flexed ankles. First I try to kick from the knee, and now I'm trying to move my whole leg, and it just doesn't work. What's missing is the whip-like movement starting in the hip and the lower back that you can see here. I'm going to show you the vertical kicking exercise that you see here. What I want you to do first, though, is to try it without attempting to keep your head out of the water. Just float so you can relax and experiment. Keep your kicking to 10-15 seconds maximum, or whatever feels comfortable. When you feel an improvement in your kick, you can then try to push your mouth up above the surface, or even get more height if that's easier for you. Let's start with kicking badly. Kicking badly on purpose is really helpful because it shows you what sensations to avoid when you're trying to do the skill better. Start with a cycling motion that brings your knees in front of you and pistons the legs back and forth, just like you would on a bike. Bending from the waist is a classic posture mistake for most swimmers. Here I'm really overdoing it, but practicing staying upright in the vertical kick will really help you a lot. To kick like a runner, focus on kicking behind you with flexed tight ankles so that you can't see your feet in front of you at all. This action will drive you underwater and maybe forward if you kick hard enough. Again, the hip joint is fixed and the thigh barely moves at all. This is really common if you kick badly with a kickboard. Okay, now how do we create a good vertical kick that will help give the sensation we're looking for when we swim freestyle? Start with moving your thigh towards the front of your body and then flicking or whipping your lower leg forward. This can be tricky, and the simplest focus for this drill is to relax and soften both your knees and ankles. Imagine they are made of rubber. When you do this, you will feel the muscles in your lower back and on either side of your spine activate. The other key sensation you want to feel is solid water pressure against the top of your feet, so that the water bends your foot back, as you can see here with my kick. You are trying to achieve a pointed foot posture without contracting your calf muscles and foot muscles very much at all. What works best in my experience is having a loose floppy knee and ankle to achieve the kick you're looking for. Imagine your whole leg as a whip, and you need to keep the lower part of your whip, or your leg, relaxed in order to achieve the propulsion that you need. Try this with small fins if you're really having trouble feeling water pressure on the top of your feet. And finally, make sure you pay attention to your posture when you're doing this exercise. This is really important for speed and efficiency when you're swimming freestyle. If you bend at the waist or let your lower body and back go loose, then all the effort you spend kicking will actually be wasted. Try to think of yourself as a carbon fiber swimmer. Everything you do, the lower half of your body gets translated to the upper half. Here on my back, I'm putting my hands over my hip joints so I can feel my thighs moving up towards the ceiling and flicking my lower leg. And I'm listening and feeling for the little bit of white water on my feet to make sure that I'm following through properly and have a good vertical kick in a horizontal position. Here on your side and streamline, it's a bit trickier to get the feel of a vertical kick in the streamline drill, but you still want to try and flick your knee and your ankle towards the wall, basically slightly in front of your body. This will help stabilize you and prevent you from going off course or having your hips sink. So there you have it. If you add some vertical kicking to your practices at the end of each lap, or for 2 or 3 minutes at a time, I think you'll find a really big improvement in your kicking overall. You'll be able to reduce drag, reduce effort, and increase your ability to do stroke after stroke of smooth and efficient swimming. For more swim tips, visit our blog at cyclists.com or sign up for our newsletter. Thanks so much for watching.